San Juan mayor under major fire after hurricane relief supplies are found rotting in a parking lot, by Amy Moreno for truthfeednews.com. Yeah, she is a nasty woman, but again, they don't care. Like Nancy Pelosi says, we stand for the people. This is what the Democratic Party does. They don't stand for anybody but themselves. And she is a nasty woman. The anti-Trump mayor of San Juan, Puerto Rico, is under fire. A new report reveals that hurricane relief supplies were found rotting in a parking lot. It's being reported that 10 shipping crates filled with baby products and medication were among the rotting items. From the Daily Wire, 10 shipping containers filled with food, baby products, and over-the-counter medications like Tylenol, all supplies desperately needed in the days and weeks following the Hurricane Maria, were found rotting in Puerto Rico parking lot last week, never distributed. Yeah, this claim happened back then when it happened, that they weren't being distributed and rotting. So last week they found it still wasn't distributed. Well, what does that tell you? The New York Times reports that a local Puerto Rican radio station found the goods melted, spoiled, and covered in rat droppings in a parking lot outside of the Puerto Rico state elections offices. The goods were clearly meant to help Puerto Ricans in need, many of whom went weeks without electricity and running water last summer in the wake of Hurricane Maria. The items, Radio Isla reports, were all private donations made by nonprofits. Those items were collected at the Election Commission's offices and then distributed to the National Guard, who gave the items to struggling residents. After the crisis subsided, though, Puerto Rico's government officials apparently gave up on distributing supplies and left them rotting, still in their trailers just outside their offices in San Juan. Authorities told the New York Times that the goods had been there for more than a year. In one of the containers, a local official said was whatever was left after the National Guard left was put in those containers. In one of these containers was food for dogs, and apparently several of the boxes were broken, he continued, after the placement in the van that brings a lot of rats, and it infected everything. This most recent discovery, I got aggravated when you think about, like, couldn't they have closed the containers where rats couldn't get into them? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's really disgusting. This most recent discovery is only one in a series of horrifying incidents that marked Puerto Rico's recovery. Last week, the government acknowledged that at least 1,200 people died in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria, 20 times the original estimates, and much-needed supplies delivered by both private entities and the federal government never made it to those most in need. Yeah, they had said that because of the roads, they couldn't deliver the things because of downed trees. But, okay, after they cleared everything, if they had, put it where rats couldn't get into the container, they could have preserved some of the stuff that they could have distributed. And they're sitting there rotting. I mean, they don't even clean up the mess after this. This is what the Democrats stand for. Don't walk away, run away, and fast, because this is what they are. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.